Hello everyone, my name is Ruby Don't Care My Name Is, and here we go with my 4 reviews in one video. Alright, so normally when I do these sort of videos, I start with the film that I feel is the worst of the worst, the one that's okay, and the one's the very best. But due to having 4 films in this whole video, it's going to be the film that I think was bad, the film that I thought was meh, the one that's good, and the one that's the very best. So let's start out with the one that I felt was bad. I mean, not good, not terrible, but it's just bad. And that's Alita Battle Angel. Okay, so I was looking forward to this film because I thought, okay, with James Cameron on the helm, this film should be fine, right? The story for this film focuses on our main character, Alita, who's found by Christoph Waltz's character, Dr. Dyson, and he's trying to take care of her, trying to keep her safe, while these bad guys are coming after her, and she has to make a choice, and she ends up having to fight these bad guys. So that's pretty much the story without going to spoiler alert, without any spoilers, sorry. But the point is, there was just so much stuff going on in this story. There's just so much stuff crammed into the story that they're trying to get out. And honestly, I just completely got lost. I actually stopped caring about this film probably half an hour in, maybe. But yeah, I just really didn't care about the story at all. I was very disappointed with it because I thought, you don't need to cram so much into one story. I know it's a manga. I know there's a lot going on in there, but you don't have to cram so much into this. And I think that was a huge disappointment. I do love Rosa Salazar playing as Lita and Christoph Waltz playing as Dr. Dyson. They have a very good chemistry. I think this was probably the strongest part for the film. The other characters I didn't like a lot. I didn't even like the love interest or the bad guys. I thought they were, eh. But the other problem with the character list is Alita herself is that she never loses a fight, and that's a huge problem. Whenever you have a movie about a main hero who is everything going well for them, you know at some point there's something bad's going to happen to them, so they can overcome all these odds and come back, be the underdog, and save the day. That's pretty much how it works in any of these films. But Alita, she just never loses a fight. Okay, that's a small spoiler, but that is the problem. It's the fact that I would like for her to go through some struggle so she can overcome those odds later. We just don't get that. Visually, it's amazing. It's beautiful. I love how beautiful Alita looks. But, again, story is the biggest problem with this film. Alita always being never losing. I don't really care. I mean, who's this bad guy? I don't care. You're going to lose. So, it's bad, but it's not terrible. Thankfully, it's not, but it's not a film I would want to watch again. Alright, the next one is Isn't It Romantic? I really wasn't looking forward to watching this film. I just really didn't, but I heard good things about Rebel Wilson, so I thought, just go check it out. So basically the story for this is that she's trapped in a PG-13, romantic film universe, whatever. I really got confused by this. I mean, I even saw the trailer. I thought, okay, so that's what this is. They're making fun. It's a kind of them making fun of comedy movie. I mean, romance movies, and making fun of every romantic cliche. And I thought, oh, so it's kind of a parody, but it's not really. So I thought, that should be fun. It was okay. It was more meh to me. I didn't really hate it that much. I mean, Rebel wasn't this. She's funny. I can see why people like her. The story I just couldn't really keep up. I didn't really care much for the comedy for this. I'm like, there's some funny stuff, but I'm like, oh, not really. I did like a lot of the stuff that like pointing out all the cliches, so I thought, that's actually kind of clever. Rebel Wilson's character is probably the only one that was the more memorable one, because everyone else, I'm like, I'm not going to remember any of you people. And sure enough, I don't. She's the only one I remember, and that's a shame too. Because they actually have some good actors in this. Man, it sucks. Cliches, very funny to point out. But again, the comedy's just, maybe I just don't find a lot of the stuff they had there funny. Maybe that's it. It's not bad. It's just meh to me. But if other people have a different opinion about it, all right then. Next one is Happy Death Day to You. Ah, clever, huh? So this is a sequel to the first Happy Death Day movie, which I actually liked. I thought it was gonna suck, but no, it was a very good film. I liked it. So the story for this, as you guessed it, focuses on our main character, Tree, played by Jessica Roth. Hopefully I said that right. Roth? Whatever. Point is, she had finally got out of the loop, the time loop she was in. Every time she kept being killed by the serial killer or she dies, she keeps coming back, reliving the same day over and over again. She finally broke the loop, but it turns out we find out what this caused the loop. And now she has to try keeping everyone from being killed from another serial killer before it's too late. So yeah, finding out how the time loop happens did kind of ruin it for me. I'm like, no, I didn't want to know. I thought it'd be more supernatural something, you know? I thought that'd be cool, but no, it turns out there was something that caused it. So I'm like, fuck. Other than that, I didn't really mind the story very much. I thought, you take the science part out, it's okay. I didn't really mind the story. I love Jessica's character having to die and relive everything over and over again. I thought, you know what? I'm sure any of us, if we had that opportunity to do that, we probably would have done a lot of crazy things because we know we'll just come back. I like her character a lot. I don't like the other characters. I don't like the romance between her and the love interest. I really don't. The big reveal of who the killer is, I thought, oh, okay. I think I kind of saw that coming. Oh, wait, I did see it coming. It's kind of obvious. The other problem I had with this was the fact that, again, like, the explanation of how the time loop happens just really does ruin it for me, but I guess it's okay. And the way she dies and the way other people dies and the time loop happens again and again and again, I'm like, it's still good. It's still okay. Certainly interested to seeing how they're going to end this with the third one. I think they're going to do a third one, but again, it's not that bad. I mean, it's better than Alita. It's more entertaining than Isn't It Romantic. I can actually sit back and watch this film a little better, so I didn't have much of a problem with it. Again, just the story was the only issue I had. And I think the other issue is just the ending. Like, it just, you're waiting for it to end. They're taking way too long. Just get to the ending. Just get to the ending. You're taking too long. Ugh. Okay, finally got to the ending. So, yeah, it's a huge problem, but that's nothing that I don't think we can't, overcome. And then we get to the film that I thought was the very best, better than these other three films, and that's, interesting enough, Fighting with My Family. So for this is, for those who are not aware of this, the story is about Paige from WWE, and how she ended up, and it's basically, what her life was like with her family, and how she ended up getting a call with WWE to go up there, and what she has to go through in order to become a big-time star. And to me, I actually like that. I like this story a lot because I know stuff about Paige, but I was really impressed with how the story went. Like, this story is actually very good. Especially if you're a wrestling fan, you like to know more about how Paige grew up with her family, because we know her family, all wrestlers, especially her mom. There's even that story that apparently when she was pregnant with Paige, she still wrestles. I'm like, oh damn, she's tough. I like the story a lot. It's very, I'm glad they didn't go with a lot of the cliches we were all worried about. They do a very good job telling the story. They also do a very good job with the actors to play Paige and her family. So I thought that was very cool. And yeah, The Rock does get in the film, but he is not the main focus. It's mostly everyone else, especially Florence Pugh. I hope I said her name right. She plays Paige. She does a very good job playing her. I thought she was great. All the other actors did a great job playing their roles as well. And I love, again, it's funny. It's got a lot of heart in it, and I was very happy with it. So I thought this film was very enjoyable. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad the film did well. So yeah, this was very enjoyable, and I think a lot of people who want to know more about Paige or just want to sit back and see how this young girl, who became one of the youngest wrestlers they had there, got to be one of the biggest stars. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. So, Alita, is it worth watching? Probably just for the visuals and Alita herself, but not really much if you're going to get bored by seeing her always win. Isn't a romantic. Again, my opinion, I didn't laugh at it, but if you guys want to check out something, you know, a comedy romance film, go right ahead. You guys think it was funny, go ahead and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, guys. I don't mind being proven wrong. If you guys want to see the Happy Death Day 2, go ahead too. It's not bad. It's a good film, funny, with some of the ways that she, you know, dies, but it's not bad. And Fighting with Family, sorry, I'm exhausted. I've been doing so much of this, but Fighting with My Family, also a good film, and I do recommend it. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have a different opinion about all 4 of these films, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button, check out my Facebook page, check out my Twitter page, and I'll see you all next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So until then, take care, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.